Welcome to the shooting show. This week we follow Jason Doyle pigeon shooting the Irish way. Plus we bring you all the latest shooting news from the Olympics, all brought to you from Future HQ at Leamington Spa.
We're out today to try to get a few pigeons and crows off this stubble field. We shot here last week on standing corn and got a few, but the numbers stayed building and they've been building the last couple of days since it's been cut. So we're just out for a bit of fun really. There are still some standing crops on this farm, so it's still a pest control mission, but we're going to shoot the stubble today and see if we can get a decent bag. Unfortunately the weather is far from ideal. It's raining fairly hard, so we're trying to build a hide into this hedge behind us, just to try and keep the camera equipment dry really, which is going to be a struggle. But we're going to give it a while. A lot of crows on this and quite a few pigeons as we drove in, and they haven't been in any big rush to head anywhere else. They've stayed sitting in the field as we're setting up. So we'll get the hide built and hopefully this weather won't get any worse. We'll try to get a few on the bag.
Last week Geoff Garrod managed a bag of 38 in the rain. It's time to see if our favourite Irishman can do any better. Not that it's a competition, of course. Jason's selected Ely VIP cartridges and a Browning Pro Trap shotgun for the occasion. Nothing but the best for our man. And the combo starts to do its job early on, as we get a flurry of action. That's a few in the bag already, but suddenly all goes quiet. There's a large pigeon population here, but they are staying well out of range. Time to take a leaf out of Geoff's book and rearrange the pattern.
Well, that first half hour hasn't been wonderful. A lot of birds moving, but a little bit shy of the decoys, and I'm just wondering if maybe they were shot here or close by here yesterday or the day before. We've had to move the floater in about 20 yards. There was birds coming between the pattern and the floater and then shying away, so we've moved that in a little bit, and we've slightly changed the design of the pattern just to accommodate the way the flight line was moving. Wind is picking up a little bit now and the rain seems to be pushing away, so they're two good signs. So we're going to give it another hour and see how we get on. Hopefully we'll get a few more birds.
Moving the deeks has clearly done the trick as Jason gets one more. But one is all it is. With the woodies staying away, we're left waiting once again. Time is moving on, and we're still some way off the 38 benchmark set by Geoff. Finally we get another chance. Jason's not got the flexibility of a semi-auto, but 2 shots are all he needs as he picks off some flawless first and second barrel kills. There's the occasional miss too, but we can forgive that as more pigeons and the occasional crow fall to Jason's marksmanship. The bag continues to grow, but the rain hasn't lifted as we'd like, meaning it'll be a slow and steady day to the end. We decide to give it one more hour. Another box of eelies means we're not far off overtaking Geoff. Of course, pest control is the true aim here, with every shot bird making the farmer just that little bit happier. As the fallen birds join the decoy pattern and make it that bit more convincing, our momentum grows during the final minutes. But before we know it though, it's time to clear up and count the final bag. As it happens, Jason has exceeded Geoff's total, but only just.
Well, that's it, we've called it quits for the day. Rain is coming in again fairly strong. We had a reasonably good day. Lots of birds in the area, but they were very, very shy of the decoy pattern. It's pretty obvious they've been shot hard in this area. We've shot here ourselves a couple of days and there's been plenty of other guys around. So yeah, we saw a lot of birds. Probably shot 40 or 50. Just having a pick up now. A lot of birds just didn't quite come in, but that's the way it goes. You can't have a red letter day every day. And had some really nice shots, and we had to test out our field craft a bit. Changed the pattern probably 2 or 3 times just to try and encourage the birds into range a bit better. Some things worked, some things obviously didn't. We had to move the floater 2 or 3 times as well, and it just shows, don't be afraid to try something different. If you've set up your pattern and set up your hide and it's not working and the birds are shying off, get out and move it. There's no right or wrong way really of having your pattern set. So just try different things and you'll find something that works. But it's to have the confidence to just try something. Don't sit there all day and the birds aren't coming in. Just get out and change it and give it a go. We can't all get it right every time. I haven't got it right today. Came in here this morning and there was 200-300 birds on it. And I sort of hoped for 100 plus, but just didn't work out. But that's the way it goes. That's why it's such good sport when it goes right. We'll have a pick up, see how we finished up and get in out of this rain.
It wasn't a vintage day, but it was worth it nonetheless. Even if you shoot one bird, it's more productive than staying at home. Geoff and Jason have both proved that it's possible to make the best of bad conditions. Jason there, finally managing to pip Geoff at the post. And now, it's the Shooting Show News.
This is the Shooting Show News, an Olympic special brought to you from Rio. With the shooting events complete at the Deerhunter venue, Team GB's shooters have secured 2 medals from the 2016 Olympics. First, Ed Ling took bronze in the men's trap. He did it the hard way, having to win a sudden death shoot-off to make it into the bronze medal match. Once there, he beat the Czech Republic's David Kostelecki 13-9 to get himself on the podium. It's the 3rd games but a first medal for the Somerset shooter. Next came double trap, with Great Britain defending the Olympic gold after Peter Wilson's win at London 2012. Steve Scott and Tim Neal both progressed to the final, and they ended up facing off against each other in the bronze medal match. It was 31-year-old Scott who triumphed, breaking all 30 of his targets. Gold went to Fahid Al-Dahani, the Kuwaiti athlete who competed under the Olympic flag after his home country was banned from the Games. Amber Hill made it to the final of the women's skeet, but she exited without a medal. Italy's Diana Bacozzi won gold after an all-Italian shoot-off with Chiara Cainero. All in all, a successful Olympics for the Brits, with 2/3 of our shooters progressing to their respective finals. Elsewhere in the shooting world, we've seen the next generation in action, as more than 7,000 scouts tried shooting at the International Scout Jamboree in Essex. A team of Basque coaches ran a massive shooting line at the Jamboree, with support from Ely Hawk, Browning and Promatic. It's the first time anything on this scale has been done before. And finally, the grouse season is finally here, but prospects aren't brilliant this year. Reports from the northwest and Bowland areas have shown a mixed count, which had led to a few moors cancelling their August dates. It's a mixed report from Scotland too, with some areas reliant on second broods. Walked up shooting is thought to be less affected than driven. That was the Shooting Show news.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of BASC, it's time to join now. BASC, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.